Yo, red dad, blue dad, I'm making that paper. Red dad, blue dad, I'm making that paper. Yo, red dad, blue dad, I'm making that. How about you?
One thing that keeps me puzzled, despite having studied finance and economics at the world's best universities, the following question remains unanswered. Why is it that 5,000 units of our currency is worth 1 unit of your currency, where we are the ones with the actual gold reserves? It's quite evident that the aid is in fact not coming from the West to Africa, but from Africa to the Western world. The Western world depends on Africa in every possible way, since alternative resources are scarce out here. So how does the West ensure that the free aid keeps coming? By systematically destabilizing the wealthiest African nations and their systems, and all that backed by huge PR campaigns, leaving the entire world under the impression that Africa is poor and dying and merely surviving on the mercy of the West. Well done, Oxfam, UNICEF, Red Cross, Life Aid, and all the other organizations that continuously run multi-million-dollar advertisement campaigns depicting charity porn to sustain that image of Africa globally. Ad campaigns paid for by innocent people under the impression to help with their donations. While one hand gives under the flashing lights of cameras, the other takes in the shadows. We all know the dollar is worthless, while the euro is merely charged with German intellect and technology, and maybe some Italian pasta. How can one expect donations from nations that have so little? It's super sweet of you to come with your colored paper in exchange for our gold and diamonds. But instead, you should come empty-handed, filled with integrity and honor. We want to share with you our wealth and invite you to share with us. The perception is that a healthy and thriving Africa would not disperse its resources as freely and cheaply, which is logical. Of course, it would instead sell its resources at world market prices, which in turn would destabilize and weaken Western economies, established on the post-colonial free meal system. Last year, the IMF reports that 6 out of 10 of the world's fastest growing economies are in Africa, measured by their GDP growth. The French Treasury, for example, is receiving about $500 billion year in, year out. Foreign exchange reserves from African countries based on colonial debt they forced them to pay. Former French President Jacques Chirac stated in an interview recently that we have to be honest and acknowledge that a big part of the money in our banks comes precisely from the exploitation of the African continent. In 2008, he stated that without Africa, France will slide down in the rank of a third world power. This is what happens in the human world, the world we have created. Have you ever wondered how things work in nature? One would assume that in evolution the fittest survives. However, in nature, any species that is overhunting, overexploiting the resources they depend on as nourishment, natural selection would sooner or later take the predator out, because it offsets the balance.
Peace, family, peace, family, peace. This your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad, a.k.a. Financial Freedom Fighter, a.k.a. Time Clock Smash. Family, I'm back at it again. Today, I came to bring that energy. I can't front, family. I came to bring that energy. Today, I want to talk about a crypto called Afrium. Afrium, family. Afrium, okay? Family, I'm going to go in, family, and I want to bring to you guys awareness. I want you to be the judge in this overview that I'm going to give of this crypto called Afrium, family. Is Afrium the crypto.com of Africa? I want you guys to be the judge. But before I go on this, I got to give my disclosure, family. I'm not a financial advisor, nor investment advisor. I'm just a drill sergeant here in this wealth one. I got to bring that energy, family. I'm here to give you the crypto facts and have truths. It's up to you to decide what is true to you. You got to have eyes to see. You got to have ears to listen, family. Today, let's talk about this. But you got to go to my video that I did, Stellar Development Foundation, family. This is where Afrium came in, family, where it was an overview where we found out it was a gem that was on the ecosystem of Stellar. And I said to people that I want to do a deep dive on this token. So shout out to Lorenzo Marshall III. I like African token. Tons of people in Africa regions, but it's also to be international. That's slick. Let's see. I think I agree with him already. For sure. So shout out to you. If you want to see this video and you just want to see what I talked about and more things about it, the video is time coded. Shout out to Kings and Queens Empowerment for the time code of this video. And it is time coded at 48 minutes and 55 seconds. But I got to go into this podcast, family. We got to find out, is Afrium the crypto.com of Africa, family? So let's start out with who are the founders of this project. So here's the face of the business, Sari Johnny. Okay, he's London born. Okay, he's the face of the business. He got some big shoes to wear. We talking about Africa, folks. One of the most abused places of their natural resources. Okay, most abused places of just a lot of diseases that they're saying that they have. Most abused place far as what they show on the television. When we know Africa, Mother Nature is free of is very rich in minerals, very rich in resources, family. And in these European places, France and all that was mentioned in the Germany, that was mentioned in the video that was in the beginning of this video, telling you that if it wasn't for Africa, these countries would be third world countries because they're using their resources to become one of the leading countries, family. So let's have eyes to see and ears to listen to this. So this founder, this guy, Saeed Johnny, he got big shoes to wear. So let's find out a little bit more about him. Who is he? So who is the founder of Afrium and why should I trust him? Afrium was founded by London-born polymath who comes from a well-known family in Sierra Leone, West Africa. He graduated with a degree in economics from the London School of Economics and political science, I should say, University of London, and he founded several startups and worked content and advertisement for some of the top brands of the world. He founded Afrium after a 30-year career in Asia as a way to do something in Africa in his homeland. This brother got some big shoes. Let's see, can I bring some receipts to this brother, man? And here's all the other people that are part of this ecosystem of Afrium, family. So what I want to do today is just strictly bring receipts. I want to see how this token, why I say this token could possibly be the crypto.com of Africa, family. So let's understand what this token is in this ecosystem. And I'm here to bring receipts, family. I ain't here to waste your time. I'm here to change your mind. Let's rock. Now, Afrium is bringing Africa into the crypto age, family. They're going to do it by combining DeFi with apps that African needs, such as payments, savings, loan, remittance, instant swaps, peer-to-peer exchanges, investments, and more, family. And more. Those are some big shoes to wear when we know how Africa is with all the different countries in there. How can they do such a thing? Let's see, can your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad bring this and make it all make sense, family? Let's see, can we make it all make sense? All right. So what I want to do now is go to the roadmap. Let's show where we are today. Okay, now coming from December of 2021, which is last month. Okay, they had a relaunch of the Afrium Cash, allowing anyone anywhere in the world to trade Afrium token for fiat or cryptocurrency via a frictionless peer-to-peer exchange, family. They have that. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm going to say right now, as an investor into this token, right? As an investor, whether you long term, whether you swing trade this, however you want to do in this token, right? I'm telling you, I feel like this token should see some price action not financial advice, by the end of March 2022. Why? Because Afrium will launch a Afrium Pay, a Afrium with Mits, and a Afrium Tycoon, and it's an NFT based play to earn. Okay, business stimulation. Okay, so maybe I'll do another podcast just on what is the Afrium Typhoon. Okay, it's a non-fungible token base. So I feel like this token should get some price action on this alone. But let me show some receipts, family. Let me back it up. Let me go to what they call the black paper. Okay, let's go to the black paper, family. This is called the black paper, aka white paper. This let's see what this token is doing. Okay, Afrium is the crypto for Africa. You know, today I'm naming this video Afrium is the crypto.com of Africa. Let me show you why, folks. Let me show you why I feel like this. Now I'm gonna go into the introduction, then I'm gonna go into the problem that they're solving. Okay, which we all know what the problem should be. Okay, so let's say imagine Africa discovered by a similar resource that delivers the advantages of a decentralized token, content similar to the technology advantages bestowed like upon Wakanda. You already know that movie was a non-fiction movie, but everybody want to live to that style. So that's what I guess gave them the idea. But the resources in Afrium, a new decentralized token ecosystem that defines a new paradigm for transaction between the world of Africa and within Africa. Afrium is designed to absorb a store and release the value, open a new pipeline into the world of decentralized finances for Africa and everyone that is invited. Okay, that's us. Okay, Afrium taking holders, and central to this, staking tokens power liquidity, the ecosystem, while sharing a pool transaction fees and earning Afrium government's token through their activities. The goal is to leverage the best of breed decentralized financing, the technology to unlock the value of Africa's related transaction. Afrium offers a fiat-based ramp to a decentralized token with both the bank and unbanked population on the continent, freeing them from competitive disadvantages and economical inefficiencies. Afrium aims to create a new opportunity for peer-to-peer or person-to-person transaction and financial applications, retail commerce, and trade incentives endeavors in Africa and within Africa. It sounds like Afrium is the crypto.com of Africa. Now, what is the problem they're trying to solve? What's the problem? It is arguable that there's no region in the world that needs a utility decentralized token more than Africa. Okay, the diverse of 1.3 billion people to expected to reach 2 billion by 2050. The continent is plagued with high inflation, inquisitive banking, infrastructure, and transaction fees, remitting costs, unstable currencies, heavy reliance on cash, where we know the dollar enslaves a lot of people around these places that can't afford to have a dollar there. So the inefficiencies of the centralized finances and the number of countries, the questionable economic policies place Africa in a huge disadvantage than the rest of the world. Africa economy problems, blockchain adoption, challenges, excellence to document it for the research of the state of crypto of Africa, okay, in collaboration with the lumens. This is research to the delicate details of opportunity and challenges to faces by the continent in terms of crypto adoption. They oppose that Afrium is a variable solution in a fast-track blockchain to decentralized finance in Africa, enabling a new market to use, facilitating a gradual decoupling equitable and efficient legendary systems. So they're getting out with the old family. It's not working. We already know that the system that's in Africa is not working. They got different forms of trading. Some people are still using the minute cards on the phone. That financial system is all tore up in Africa. It's so divided, man. That's why they're getting conquered, because everything is so divided, family. But you know, the problem didn't start there. Like I said, go way back, family. So let's just keep going into this science, or why I say Afrium is the crypto.com of Africa. Okay? Now, the problems. We went over that. So we already know that it is, let me go back up. It is high inflation, volatile currencies, high transaction costs, huge populated unbanked. Of course they're unbanked, family. There's some people that don't even think about a bank. They don't even know a bank exists. They do commerce with trades of natural resources. Okay? So, do that benefit the whole Africa? Who knows? Let's find out. Now, what they're focusing on the rapid mobile adoption. Okay, mobile growth, mobile adoption, family. Your phones, your cell phones, go from 5G to Starlink. Okay, young growing population and a growing interest into cryptocurrency. Now, Afrium want to come with the solution. So, what is Afrium's solution? Okay. Now, Afrium is a decentralized token ecosystem. So just think of Afrium as XLM. It just, the word Afrium is XLM. Okay. That's all it is, family. It's powered. It's powered by XLM. Okay. All it is XLM. Just think about it. It's nothing else but XLM. Okay. Now it's powering the ecosystem to launch the exchange, the equivalent to the medium exchange in the basket of all African currencies. Okay. All African currencies. The total of the supply of tokens to cap the launch, and it will be secretively found at a true value based on the demand. International token holders, African organization, individuals. It's the hedge against inflation and domestic currency and fluctuation. It is the benefit of decentralized of a finance application to solve remittance problem, engaging in international trade, crossing borders, perform a conditional currency swap, execute local payments, gain access to global decentralized finance applications. It is the goal of Afrium, is to become the de facto token decentralized application ecosystem in Africa related to transactions. Don't that sound like XLM to you, family? It sounds exactly like XLM. So Afrium is XLM. Okay? Don't get it twisted, family. It's just the face of the business of XLM. My computer is all over the place. Let me get back to the science. Okay, so the Afrium itself, the ticker AFR. Okay, now let's go to Afrium X. Now Afrium X is just will be the liquidity. This will be the actual token, family. The token part of it. Okay, it will reward tokens to eventually become the government's token of the whole ecosystem. So just think about this. This will be the liquidity, or just say, for instance, if you have crypto.com. Crypto.com is the exchange. Okay, but you have Crow, which is the crypto.com token. So AfroX, AFRX would be the token of this whole ecosystem of Afrium, family. Don't get it twisted. Okay, so that's the bottom line for that. Now let's go to the Afrium local. Okay, Afrium AXX. This would be the actual token that the native people would use. Okay, as a stable coin. So as it would say here, within the ecosystem, one-to-one partial local fiat. So these tokens will either take the form of utility tokens representing the digital value of local fiat transaction for local stablecoins. Okay, so it'll start off by utility, which to convert a stable coin country by country basis. Okay, so this would be the token that they would use. So whatever country it is, it will actually build off the AXXX, okay? And that's among themselves. Now let's give it to the whole ecosystem, okay? So whenever you see AW, that just means Afrium Wallet. AIM, that's Afrium Instant Messenger. AGR, Afrium Global Remittance. APE, that's Afrium Peer-to-Peer Exchanges. ASL, that's Afrium Savings and Loans. AMP, Afrium Merchant Program. AMO, Afrium Mobile Operator. Okay, ALE, Afrium Liquidity Engine. AWE, Afrium Work Engine. AGE, Afrium Game Engine. See, that's what's coming in March of 2022, coming this year. And ACE is Afrium Credit Engine. A3P is Afrium Third Party DApps. Okay, that's that whole ecosystem. So basically, it's the same thing that I just went over. Okay, the wallet, the liquidity engine, It's showing you how it all gonna work, family, and it's giving you the breakdown. That's why I say Afrium is the crypto.com of Africa, family. It is. Okay? Showing you how the mobile is gonna work, the operator, showing you the global remittance, showing you the liquidity, showing you that the Stellar exchanges is right in the middle of it, family. Stellar Loom is right in the middle of it. Okay? Showing you all this ecosystem, showing you, family. Afrium is the crypto.com of Africa, man. Trust me. Here it is. It's showing you the whole breakdown. I'm not going to bore you by reading all this. And here it is. It says sandbox. So it just also showing you that via the third apps that they're going to have it where you're able to go into the metaverse. And I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. So they're not going to get left out, family. They're going to be right there, family. They're going to be right there with everybody else. Okay? They're going to be right there with everybody else. So here's their tokenomics. So we got to understand, it says that one USD dollar is equivalent to 868 AFR. I don't know how accurate that is from today, but we'll find out once we go to the actual price action of this token. So it says the inflation, there will be zero inflation in Afrium ecosystem. All incentives is paid in AFRX in the future. Okay, the treasurer might be engaged to activities like inflationary based on the market needs. So that means that they will burn some tokens if they need to, family. Bottom line. That's what's going to keep them afloat. And I like that. So that means that this is definitely not a rug pull, man. This is a real deal. So here it is. They did have a private sale. So, but we don't have to worry about that because they're not based in America where we deal with security and exchanges. They're in Africa. So they can get whoever they want to invest into this project and make sure that it goes well, family. So they don't care. This don't have to deal with the SEC. It has nothing to do with the SEC, family. So we don't care whether it's a security or not. They don't care because it's not part of the SEC law. Because the SEC is only based on American-based companies, family, not these companies here. They're not doing business in America, so they don't care about that. So that's the bottom line. It shows you where the token was distributed at, how as it goes out. It shows you the dollar amount, what goes towards that, and I will go over the tokenomics on the next page. I want to go over the tokenomics. Let's go over the tokenomics on the next page. It's much easier to the eye. Let's go back to the website. So now we're back on the website, family, of this token. Let's go over the tokenomics right here. Okay, so the token distributed, I think it's only 20 billion, okay? Over 20 billion. So they saying that the token is defined by the smart tokenomics and incentives. The founder, the advisors, less than 15% are locked for 4 years, within 25% distributed throughout 3 years after initial lockup period. So once they lock it up, then they're going to evenly send it out for 3 years, a certain percentage every 3 years. 20% was an airdrop to the community. 25% went to the founders and advisors and the founders. Okay, the treasury is 20%. Afrium game, which is in March, they locked up some just for March that's coming. So that's why I feel like this 10% is going towards that. We should see a little bit of a price action with this token coming in March 2022. Not financial advice. Okay. Now 25 incentive is in reserve. So again, they lock some up so that they have to burn it off. So here it is here. So it says that Afrium Stellar blockchain, mainly the ecosystem of 100 million, was burnt and released. That's from the blockchain. That's so they plan on, they have a little bit in circle locked up too to burn if they needed to keep the price steady. So we understand that. So that is the tokenomics of this token, family. So one other thing that I want to go to about this token and why I feel like this token is crypto.com of Africa, family. Let's go down to the news. Now here's the latest news that I find interested in this token. This is what I find interesting. Family, they have a peer-to-peer right? Business to business exchange, family. Afrium do, okay? Afrium, they own this, family. And you also, it gives you ability to be part of a Launchpad. Do y'all understand what a Launchpad is? Let me click on what a Launchpad is. Family, from the peer-to-peer, that's part of Afrium, business to business, you get to be part of a startup Launchpad, okay? Exchange, okay? Now here it is, it's showing you the tokens that you can invest in. They got some tokens down here that you can come in and invest in pre-sale, okay, before it even launch. Right here, family, I think Stellar, man, Stellar and Afrium, this whole ecosystem is bullish. If you got eyes to see and ears to listen, you can go in here, you can take advantage of this. Of course, for Americans, I apologize. It may not be available for you to invest into, but if you got eyes to see and ears to listen, you know how to get around that. And I ain't got to talk about that, family. So last but least, I just want to talk about a little bit price action of this token, and I'm going to give my conclusion. Here we is, family. According to CoinGecko, today's date is January the 23rd of 2022, baby, 2022. Let me tell you something about your boy REDDADBLUEDAD. I am a long-term investor. I swing trade. Sometimes I day trade. But most importantly, I'm here to educate myself in this space. I'm here to learn the most that I could about cryptos and blockchains and everything around it, family. I love what I do. And when you love what you do, it would soon continue to reward you in plentiful ways, family. Plentiful ways. Tenfold, hundredfold, thousandfold, 100,000-fold, millionfold, family. So these tokens are coins that are NFTs that I talk about, family. They're not Win Moons. They're not Win Lambos. Okay? We come from a system where pensions, okay? In most pensions, you have to work 30 years. And you want to get into the drop, or it go by age, family, okay? And you want to make sure you put in enough time so you can have enough money invested so you can live the rest of your life. And that's the system that we all come from. Well, vast majority of us here in America come from. But cryptocurrency, blockchain, and NFTs changed my mindset when it came to that. Even owning my own business and being slave to my own business, it changed my mindset. Because I understand that if you get in where you fit in, get in the right place, it can be very lucrative to you, family. And it can definitely knock your time clock off the wall, family. it really can. With the pocketbook that you have now, because it don't take much to invest into these tokens, family. It just takes a little bit of money with some of these tokens being early and a little bit of time. So it's called patience. Now, the reason why I say this is a lot of people that, they have a $100 mentality. And I get it. I understand they think they can put $100 in and forget about it. That's true. It can happen. But what are the chances of happening? So your boy REDDADBLUEDAD understand $100 may be all they got. I get it. I understand it. Trust me, I really do. So if $100 is all you really got, cryptocurrency is that space where you can put that $100 in, and it's a possibility it can change your life. And most likely it will change your life with patience, with the right technology, the right fintech, the right thing that you invest into. Okay? And definitely in places like Africa, $100 in some of those countries is a lot of money. But if some of those places had crypto awareness, right, and know that this thing is coming called Afrium, and they're going to be using this like a dollar in their country, maybe Afrium can get rid of the inflation. Maybe African can get rid of giving them an option to hedge against fees, to hedge against things that is not right for those people that can barely eat or barely feed themselves, barely survive. Supposedly, okay, supposedly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't live there, but that's from what television see. But when I watch African movies, I see different things. So who knows? But all I know is it's so many different languages spoke. There's so many different currencies. But this new world system is definitely more likely to bank the unbanked more than anything. So I'm pretty sure it's probably more unbanked people in Africa than banked, right? I would say that. I don't have any facts and information on that, but I'm pretty sure if I researched it, it's probably more unbanked people than banked. So you got to understand the power that be is looking 100 times, 1,000 times ahead of us. But if you got eyes to see and ears to listen, you get to reason and understand. We're collective thinkers, right? So thinking and understanding, you got to be in it. You got to be in it. You got to see it. You got to be in it to win it, family. So when I come to this token and I see this token is trading at, I can't even say it, family. But it's life changing with $100 in due time. It could be. It may be. I don't know. You know, these cryptos I talk about can make you a shiro. It can make you a hero. Best believe it can make you a zero. This company may never be what it said out to be, but who knows? But what are the chances for you to take? And I know that $100 when this price would get you a lot of these tokens based on a 20 billion max supply. And that's just math, family. That's just math. You get a lot of these tokens for $100, family. If you sit back, like I always say, go somewhere and live under a rock and see what happens. Now, is this token a win mode token? Absolutely not. Is this token a win Lambo? Absolutely not, family. But your boy Red Dad Blue Dad got eyes to see and ears to listen. I'm willing to take my chances. And you guys, it's up to you to take your chances, not financial advice. But I'm here to bring the most accurate research and the most accurate information I can on this token. On this token. I can say token because it's coming out to be like a token, maybe eventually a coin. But I feel like Afrium is the crypto.com of Africa. If you don't know what crypto.com is, let me show you what crypto.com is. Family, here's crypto.com, family. It has a similar thing. They only got 30 billion max supply. Afrium has 20 billion. Okay? We all know what crypto.com has accomplished. They have accomplished arenas. They have taken all over Florida. People are getting, oh my goodness, the deals that crypto.com has accomplished, family. Okay? The deals that crypto.com has accomplished. Okay? So they're trading at 37 cents. I remember when crypto.com, for me, getting into the crypto space, I was able to get it 2 and 3 cents, family. So I had a lot of fun investing to crypto.com, family. Now, and this is based off a Ethereum contract. So Afrium is based off a Stellar contract, family, which is a much cheaper fees than crypto.com, right? So right now, Afrium, let's go back to Afrium, family. Let's end this. Family, you can't tell me it's Afrium.com. It's not the crypto.com of Africa, family. 20 into circulation. Got to have eyes to see. You got to have ears to listen, man. You family, your boy Red Dad Blue Dad, I ain't here to waste your time. I'm just here to change your mind. I know for a fact your boy Red Dad Blue Dad gonna look back at my grandchildren and great grands and say, I told you so. I told you so. Your granddad Red Dad Blue Dad got chance to invest into Afrium.com when it first began to make some noise, when it was fractions and fractions and fractions and fractions of a penny, because your granddaddy had eyes to see and ears to listen, baby. Come on, man. Wake up, people. Like my man Bob Marley said, don't let them fool you. Yeah, yeah. It's good to be loved, family. Take time out your day and research these projects, family. Take time out your day. Take time out your day to watch this over and over again, family. This can change your life in the next few years, family. It looks like nothing now, but I guarantee you in the next few years it's going to be something. Not financial advice. Hold me to it. Hold me to it. Your boy Red Dad Blue Dad telling you that Afrium is the crypto.com of Africa. Nothing else for me to say, family. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. No. Matter of fact, before I hit the like button, let me give you a summary, family. Let's give me a summary. Let me give you a summary. Let me break this down. Let me tell you how I really feel. Not only that this is the crypto.com of Africa. But my summary is, can African stop inflation? Can it hedge against the fees of people of these rural areas? Can it help them? Can it help them take back their natural resources? That's what I'm talking about. Can it help them back against the American dollar that means nothing to them? Okay, that enslaves them. Can Afrium fix the rates? Can Afrium hedge against all the bull crap that these people in these different countries been feeling for generations? Can it? Can it hurt it? Let's think about it. Will it hurt it or will it help it? I will let you guys be the judge of that. But me, far as an investor, I'm going to invest into Afrium, what I call the crypto.com of Africa. And that's how I feel about this, family. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because your boy Red Dad Blue Dad is not here to waste your time. I'm here to change your mind. Peace.
Get just like glue. The poor get poor every day now, homie, now I won't lose. Probably I might see them people, that's something that I can't choose. It's Red Dad, Blue Dad, I'm making that paper.